Guys, have you ever had this one thing happening to you where people come to you and say, bro, you've changed? You know, some of them actually mean positively and some of them are very much like just negative. Like what happened to the Bruno you used to know 5 years ago? It's like, you just said it yourself, that was 5 years ago. You know, and we do change every day, by the way. So one thing that I realize a lot, you know, is the set of friends that you have, you know, from 2-3 years ago, and then this new version of you who is trying to better himself, who is changing slowly, and then the set of friends, because we have a what do you call it? We see you, you know, this way. We know you to be A, so 3 years from now you should be A. So you shouldn't change, basically. And I don't think the friends they mean in a negative way. You know that one friend you haven't seen for many years, and all of a sudden you see, you know, you guys meet again, and you guys start catching up, and the people are like, huh, that's not you, bro. What happened to you, bro? You used to be fun. You used to love this. You love to go out. You know, you used to love going clubbing, smoking, drinking. You know, now what happened to you? Now you like to do this meditation things. Like what's happening? Now you pray before you eat. It's like, bro, like we do change, you know, life is constantly changing. We're changing, we're growing. And I don't think like when people and friends of ours comes and say this sort of stuff, it's not because they hate us, it's more because they're like, oh, wow, someone really changed. Like, oh, you're changing. Or they like trying to remind us or letting us know that they've changed, because themselves haven't really probably, you know, worked on themselves much, so they haven't been much changed, and they're still doing the stupid thing they used to do when we were 18, 20 or things like that, you know, whereas in reality life is happening. And so I'm actually just here to encourage you to pay attention to that. So when your friends are telling you this, not for you to fall back into your old habits or into the old person. I don't want to fall back into that old Bruno. I do appreciate and I love that Bruno because he was just at that particular stage in life, whereas now I'm in a different stage in life, whereas I'm really growing within myself. I'm really cultivating this inner feeling and understanding of what my soul, my body, my heart, what my mind likes, you know. It's a point where, like, since when you like reading book? Why are you meditating? Why are you praying before a meal? Like, what's happening? This never used to be you. And if you are going through something like this, I just want to remind you that it's okay. And the best thing that I do, at least I tell my friends, like I explain to them, like, obviously we're changing, and also do your best to encourage them to also look within themselves and start looking at the things, particularly some bad habits they might have, to start changing. Cultivating that change is what makes us grow each and every day, because as the day goes by, we all change. Not 2 moments are ever the same. Do you know that? Like, no 2 breaths are ever the same. So it is important for us to really truly take that in and think to ourselves, right, okay, I can make a change. Alright, and I don't want to feel like I'm not here to discourage anybody, and I'm not saying that wherever my friends, some of my friends used to mention that, it's not to say that they hate that from me. They just not, they don't know, because it's not happening with them. Whereas other people that are on a similar journey, they're like, oh, you've been doing this, okay, I like that, oh, nice that you do that. Like, some people, like, they actually understand it, whereas some people might just be in a different journey. When they see that aspect of you, this new version, they're like a bit confused because they thought they'll be the same person, whereas, you know, we're changing. And so I would just do the same thing, just to try to encourage them. Oh yeah, stop doing this. Oh yeah, now meditate, mate, you should try it. Honestly, it has helped me with XYZ. So that's the kind of things, like, I try to talk to my friends and try to inspire them to make those changes. But it's really important to remember that we are on a different journey. Just because somebody got married at 25 doesn't mean we all should get married at 25. So we are on a different journey, and it's really, really important for you to remember that, and not trying to force your friend to change, for example. You can't force people to change. You can only inspire them. You can only motivate them. They only change whenever they're ready. Doesn't matter how much work you put into those people. You cannot change your partner. You can inspire them to change. That change needs to come within, because if they change because you've been telling them to do so, it's not genuine. It's not coming from the heart. So give them time, and always encourage your friends and family around you to try to better themselves, because they won't look at you and be like, oh, now you changed. You used to do this person, you used to be this. Why are you so different now? It's like, we do change, like it's life. So do not feel discouraged if you are, at that point where I am as well, where some of my friends no longer recognize me, and it's like, but wow, you really changed. I'm like, yeah. But you really, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm working towards it. I'm working towards making those changes. I know I'm not perfect, but there are a few things I've done that has made me a much better person, and that's what I aspire to every day, 1% better. That's all. But yeah, that's all, guys. You go ahead and think about that. Don't feel discouraged. Try to do your best to inspire your family and friends, especially the close ones. By inspiring, it's not you telling them what they need to do, it's you sharing your journey, your story, and what you have done and how that has helped you. That might just, spark the light in them, just spark something, just what they need to hear for them to start making them share, that they change themselves. But anyways, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll catch you soon. Ciao, bye.